This is JC from Real and Simulated Wars. Welcome to this new video for Steel Beasts. We have today a cavalry troop that was actually accomplishing or executing a screen mission, and things has gone really very bad. An attack was imminent and there was no time to prepare. So this is a situation right here, that the screen that is no more, because right now the enemy is at our gates crossing that bridge over that river. I have to warn you, I'm going to be playing this scenario with no map updates, and just to make it a bit more difficult. It's actually very challenging to play it in that way, but you know, the main idea it is that I'm going to release this scenario, so I don't want to spoil it for you. It is a typical attack by a Russian battalion, and we have received the intelligence that this battalion is armed with at least 2 platoons of the new T-14 Armata tanks. So this is gonna be quite interesting. This is a map view. We have the screen. We have 2 objectives: Objective Bolt and Objective Ladder. Objective Ladder is an elongated hill that dominates all the terrain down. This is taking place in Abkhazia, near Georgia, and the Russians are advancing from the north. We have there, you know, Bambora Airport or Airbase, and we are near Gudauta. So all you can see it is all the troops over there. Again, there is no map updates, so be prepared for that. So the way I planned to play this scenario, it is a bit of a deviation. This is not a screen anymore, but rather a delay in action. And as you can see, I have posted some listening posts on the other side of the river, north of Objective Ladder. There's 2 of them. One you cannot see it because of the zooming of the map. We have forward infantry dismounts. These are all troopers. And in addition to that, we do have all our vehicles, Bradley cavalry fighting vehicles, and 4 Abram tanks. I placed them in the deep. The idea, as per the title, was to let the Russians to punch into thin air, and right when they run out of, you know, facing power, and they start to disperse, because I need to cover a lot of terrain just to strike them. There is more to this than in this scenario, and I am looking forward to finalize it and release it at steelbeast.com. Objective Ladder over there, we have only 1 listening post. I don't want to deploy my troops to forward my vehicles, because of course the enemy has a superiority in vehicles. I am located right now. I jumped into a Bradley fighting vehicle because it's already quite an advanced time right now, and I didn't have an observation plan. So while I know that my troops are under fire, I actually don't have any confirmed contacts. I am following the radio messages like crazy. Down there are some reports of vehicles on the main road crossing the bridge, but I don't have an observation plan. So it was quite unsettling, so I had to send this Bradley vehicle. As I mentioned to you, I jumped from vehicle to vehicle just to have some fun, and I'm going to be advancing using this Bradley vehicle all the way forward to see what it can be done, to see if I can recover contact, because as far as I can see, I've heard some main guns shooting near Objective Bolt. So this is the main road. and I am approaching it very, very cautiously. We will see what shows up over there. Right now the situation is anything but clear. Keep scanning the terrain. This is from the commander's hatch, and right now I am at this bend of the road trying to gain contact. You see different clips. These are clips I am recording right now from what I remember when it happened. I just cannot fight and talk, so I just gather the video and then I just go for it. I'm just trying to point there the last report for vehicles, and I'm trying to place a fire mission. It is very nice that, you know, people, you know, different crews that come in contact do send coordinate reports. I was just pointing there in the map the position at which I was, and I continue to advance very, very slowly. The scenario has some variability to it. There is alternative routes that can be taken and are chosen at random for the computer opponent. So just trying to be very, very careful, peek around the corners and continue. Those reports are from dismounts. This is one of the things from SteelBeast, the new version, which by the way has been patched to 4.159. You're encouraged to grab it. Infantry, if you place it, you know, in the right place, and if you give them the right order, like, you know, don't become overactive with their fire where they get spotted, they survive quite a lot. So I remember when I was playing, this thing really confused me because I saw some tracers coming from the west in the main road. So I don't know what were these tracers about. That's objective Bolt. There's a couple of buildings on it, and I'm trying to spot from here what is going on. I don't see any vehicles. You see, that fire could be the enemy trying to suppress, but I also see tracers coming from the west, which is left to right. That's very unsettling. I didn't get any report of any forces coming down there. There is a PC around there, and I engaged this using a tow. I had to move a bit the vehicle because, you know, the wires is shooting at us. I don't want the two wires to be, you know, tangled through the trees. That's also something very nice that this simulator does, that you know, highly explosive rounds do actually explode in the tree branches, so you cannot shoot through. Trying to reassess the situation, coming back and forward. And well, this is bad practice. I'm overstaying this position. Shouldn't be here, should bug out pretty soon. And now I have switched to these two teams of Bradley vehicles in the southwest to investigate what what those tracers were about. And yes, confirmed there were APCs over there, AFBs. Apparently this is a BMP 3. There is apparently an attack coming from the west, which is quite surprising because I had listening posts over there. So I don't know where these came from. So there is still units firing towards objective Bolt, which is kind of very disappointing that you cannot engage them all at the same time. This BMP refuses to die. Should be able to. Whoa! We have been hit. I don't remember what I was doing there. You see, 2 hits already. Again, I keep making this mistake of overstaying. So right now it's time to bug out and try another approach. So the terrain, as you can see, it is rather very flat, with some trees which offer some concealment, but nonetheless it is a great terrain for armor battles. So I just switch it again. As you know, I am in the custom of switching from different units just to have the most fun out of it. But so far my plan is not working because I didn't have an observation plan. I was planning to let the Russians get in, commit themselves to different objectives or whatever pieces of terrain they wanted to own, and then punch them, eliminating them one by one, because they lose mass when they do that. And I couldn't achieve that because I didn't have a good observation plan, which is a pity. So right now, this is the Bambora Airbase. I'm just pulling out, I'm bugging out from it in order to try another approach, but the units keep, you know, engaging those BMP-3s that were observed west of objective Bolt. Unable to spot anything. I would rather keep moving. I'm giving my back to the enemy. This is very unsettling. So the idea is to take these Bradley vehicles all the way around Bambora and pretty much make it through the coast and keep moving. I made a mistake there, gave them the wrong order. Usually the assault order is better. Just modify the speed. Well, the speed is pretty high. Just modify the formation for them, and they will back out without bothering too much about anything else. This is a situation, of course, without any type of map updates. You don't see the actual positions of the units. So I'm gonna switch to the east flank And I'm gonna take my tanks, which I had actually separated them into the two different teams. I'm gonna join them, and I'm going to be trying to get into contact, because so far this is not working. I mean, you cannot hit what you cannot see, so it's pretty much a bad situation right now. I'm moving them very, very slowly. And this turned out to be a critical mistake. The main reason why this was a mistake, it is because I should have sent some recon, kind of committed my main tank force into a vacuum, and as you will see, I paid dearly because of that. It's not that it's always bad, but you know, when there is a certainty that they are under, that the enemy has a numeric superiority in tanks, it is not wise just to commit into somewhere. So the whole tactical layout, or the whole tactical plan, has failed because my observation plan was not adequate. And right now I joined both tank units and programmed the route over there. I wanted to check into the Bradley vehicles, which are south of Bambora right now. Quick check. What a great morning to be fighting, dudes. Back to the tanks in the east. We're moving pretty dandy. No contact yet. But yet again, right now we're pretty advanced into this scenario. It gave the enemy plenty of time to cross the river and do something, and the enemy was able to manage to do that without being observed. So that's a bit unsettling, and this is where it happened. I asked a smoke mission to cover my movement, which is following you. You see it over there, those things coming down, and I just came full contact with 6 Armatas right there. It was ugly. It was really very, very bad. See, all of them are moving, trying to get into a best firing position. We're still a bit concealed by the vegetation over there. Probably, you know, we have some cover from smoke, but not that much, I expect. That's my smoke screen, and they're firing at us. You see, boom, there you go. One impacted over there. Smoke continues to fall onto them, but we're already in the thick of it. And I'm firing like a ship right now, but still in a column formation, fighting broadside. It was just ugly. I can see the Afghanit APS system working fine for them. You can see the grenades exploding. And right now I'm fully committed. There's no way around this. Shooting, yeah, fine. These guys have this active protection system, and they also have a good armor. These tanks, so they're tough to kill. I started suffering damage. They're over there and exposed to the slope. And there goes one. So I start jumping from tank to tank. I already lost another one, which I didn't capture the video. So I jumped into this one. And continue to engage them as much as I can. Whoa, something blew over there. I don't know, but I have the impression that, you know, when I lace them, they drop smoke, which is really very satisfying. It's like smoke right away. I kind of like that. But yes, fellows, we have an opponent now in the Russian side that is quite capable. It's more than a match for these M1 tanks that I'm using. Keep moving to uncover more targets, but I'm running out of sabot rounds. The tank apparently is damaged. Who knows? Keep hitting them, but and there goes another tank. So I'm gonna be jumping into the last one. Very poor show of tactics. I just blundered into enemy contact and I didn't have the superiority, so it was pretty ugly. I really hope that you do better when you get to play this scenario. If you play it.
Fire! We're taking fire here.
You see? I lace and the guy drops the smoke. Excellent.
Fire!
Slowly moving the he's slowly moving the turret. It's just looks like he's cranking it manually. Come on, come on, come on. It doesn't blow.
Fire! Tank! Fire! Identified.
Mother of God.
On the way.
This one is pretty much alive. It should be a great time to bug out. And besides that, I may be running out of ammo right there. So the battle, I know that there is a lot of tweakers around there, very worried about benchmarking and this and that. I honestly don't care. As far as it plays smooth, it is fine. So I have an enemy battalion, I have a cavalry troop, plenty of smoke, plenty of shooting, and the frame rates never fell below the 50s,
Identified.
which is great.
On the way.
I don't know what I was doing there, getting back into these suckers that are still stuck in the airbase. And then, to end the festivities, I just moved my trustworthy last tank, which was down to the last rounds of Sabot, which I'm reloading there. I managed to sneak. That's objective Bolt. I am on the eastern edge of objective Ladder, and I can see all. That's the crest of objective Ladder. It's a very nice hill to have a position. These are 2 tanks I have blown. Oh, look at that. Look at that guy. Slowly pull back. I was a premium target. I didn't have the reflexes to just shoot it. And by the way, this is commander position. Now switch to gunner position. And now I need to get my bearings on where I saw that contact. It's kind of difficult when you have the TIS. So I'm in the commander position right there. Let's see what I can see with my binos. Oh, there it is. That sucker keeps moving back and forth. It's an Armata tank. I have to remember it is between these 2 trees. Now I have to find the perfect time to destroy it. That's the commander's hatch. This is the gunner's position. Trying to get to confirm it. Oh, something happened here. I apologize. I keep leaning my hand on the keyboard, and I went to the desktop because I hit the Windows thingy. So anyway,
Gunner, Sabo, tank.
yeah, I know there is a tank there, dude. I just cannot see it for the love of God. I mean, the gunner, see it. There it is. There it is. There it is.
Fire.
Shoot! Oh, he saw us. Come on, come on. Shoot, 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 shoot. Oh, this loader is great. Well, I have not been shot back. So, whoa, it's still moving. One round after the other. There's another tank there, according to the commander.
Fire.
That guy over there.
Fire.
these tanks apparently are disabled. The range is so close. I'm gonna finish this guy up. There is a lot of tank holes here. I don't see any movement on it.
Fire!
I'll try to shoot it from the back. That laser reading is so confusing.
Identified.
And whoa, what? That's there's a smoke over there. Come on, come on, come on. Was it that guy? No. What the hell? That's not my guy. That's more like it. There's still a guy alive there. Oh, stop doing that. The commander is overriding me. What? Come on. There it is.
Fire!
Son of a gun.
Re-engage!
Alive and kicking. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Re-engage!
I really need to pull out of this place and... Oh, God. This is... Oh. No, no. Don't ever do this again, dude. Too close. This is not the way to fight. But anyway, so this is what I wanted to show you. There was a carnage here. I continued playing after this, and I will show you maybe sometime later. But before doing that, I just want to prep this scenario and have it ready for release, hopefully. And I hope you like it, and I hope you like this video. And I don't know what's going on, but my channel is kind of crumbling. I don't know if it is because of the crappy videos, but instead of getting more subscribers, I'm losing them. So if you can subscribe, that would be great. And well, I will see you in the virtual battlefield anytime soon. Alright, so JC out. Leave you with one of the last outtakes over there. Dayton Brew. What a nice tank, the Armata, huh? Anyway, beware. This is not T-72. So
Identified.
better be ready. Alright. Thank you very much, and I will see you around, guys.